How do we make sure that children and young people have positive experiences when they get out onto the field of play? Here's LJ Bartle, the National Director of the High Five Standard Program for Sport and Play and Recreation. And LJ, I know it all starts with a caring adult, but also with opportunities that you have to provide.
Yes, well, research shows that there are 5 principles of healthy child development that children need in order to have a positive experience in sport or recreation or any physical activity that they're going to participate in. So High 5 principles of healthy child development are that there must be a caring adult to ensure that child develops a relationship with the adult. They must have the opportunity to make friends, to play in a structured and unstructured environment, to participate fully, not standing around waiting in line, but be engaged all the time, and to master a skill. So we want to ensure that people who are doing programs for kids know how to do that in an intentional way so that they have a positive experience and want to come back.
Which is interesting that you bring that up, because many times parents, adults, get their children into sport because they want to do something and not particularly because the children want to do something. Is that something that we have to guard against, do you think?
Absolutely. The reasons that children get into sport between the ages of 6 and 12 are a lot different often than the reasons that parents put them in, or the reason that the coach might be there or the leader leading that program. So it's important for them to understand what children really need at the age of between 6 and 12 in order that they have a positive experience. Because the research also shows that come age 13, 70% of kids will leave sport because they had a negative experience. So we want to make sure those positive experiences keep them coming back and keep them active for life.
Is this something that you have to battle against? Because there are dangers when you become a volunteer, when you become a coach, or you're a parent in the stands, that sometimes you shy away and say, oh, I don't want the hassle, I don't want the negativity here. Is it something that you're challenged to keep adults, caring adults, in the game as volunteers, as coaches and mentors?
Absolutely. Well, sport in Canada couldn't exist without all those volunteers. There are many, many people who are helping to keep sport alive in Canada because they are just doing it out of the goodness of their heart. And many well-intentioned people are coming to the table and spending their time. We want to make sure that they're doing it in a way that gives the child the best opportunity for a positive experience, because not everyone knows what that means. Some definitions of fun for an adult might be completely different than a definition of fun for the child. So again, we just want to help intentionally divide those experiences so that they will be a positive one for the child.
Last one for you, LJ, and for High Five. Statistics show recently that only about 7% of children in the age group that you're talking about are getting enough sport and physical activity in their daily lives. Are we making headway in this regard? Are we getting more kids out onto the field of play and allowing them to have a positive experience?
I think we're doing great work. High Five right now reaches over 800,000 children across Canada. And they're through those organizations that are doing High Five training and ensuring that those kids have positive experiences, all of those children are going to have that experience that brings them back. So I think that we are making headway on those experiences. I think that with the more people that are aware that what they are doing now touches a child for life, both physically and emotionally, that's what's going to bring children out to the playing field every day.
LJ Bartle, high five to you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.